Toronto, that's People's City. Right, enough of that.
Find yourself in People's City. Stay a while if you can. With folks who will be tomorrow's faces, kicking the traces, showing you places in Toronto.
I just love the energy of busy metropolitan cities, and they've always inspired me. Like, I've lived in cities all my days, and like from Berlin to Edinburgh to Hong Kong, and spent a lot of time here, and spent a lot of time lived near London as well. I've just always been inspired by cities, and it's always amazing when you visit the big city for the first time, or you have those first memories, and yeah. And I think Toronto is a very underwhelmed city in terms of, like, there's so many people that go on holiday from the UK and Europe, and their destination is just New York City. But we've got this beautiful city here in Ontario, Canada, and it's Toronto. So here, this building here, this is old Toronto City Hall, and it was replaced by this building here. That's the modern today's City Hall in Toronto. So I always found it interesting, this beautiful old building here, and next to a lot of the modern kind of skyscrapers and everything. I thought it was an interesting contrast. Only in freedom can the human spirit roar. These are the Freedom Arches. That's what we call the Freedom Arches here in Toronto. That big Toronto sign's new since I came here, and they've done a couple other little things to it, but yeah, this is for freedom, for all the millions of Canadians and people around the world, especially here in Canada, that fought for freedom, and that's what these arches represent. And the plaque here talking about the Freedom Arches, this was actually mounted on a slab of the Berlin Wall. So there's a link to me as well, because everyone who knows me knows how much I love Berlin and how much that place and city's meant to me, as some seagulls and pigeons eat some dropped sausage or something. Yeah, this is actually a slab of the Berlin Wall, and that's what this plaque is mounted on. And I think that's pretty awesome. That means that much more, something like that, a slab of the Berlin Wall. And Berlin these days is very much freedom city, especially since we took the wall down and all the wars and everything. But yeah, so having that plaque on a slab of the Berlin Wall, I think that's pretty amazing. The thing is, here at the water and these Freedom Arches, in winter time there's a beautiful skating rink that they always put here at Christmas time. So yeah, coming to Canada and Toronto, it's a altogether different experience coming in the summer and the winter, which is pretty unique as well, because it's totally different vibe to it, and it's beautiful in summer and winter. Extremely hot in the summer and freezing cold winters. Look around you, everyone. We all belong. We all belong on this planet. We're all unique. We're all special. We're all talented, creative, and there's room for us all. Know your worth. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my mouth is starting to feel a bit dry there, so I've got a mango and pineapple shake smoothie. $8, but while in Toronto. That's good. Really good, just what I was after. I love the city. If you can hear me above the music, what this is here, it's like a little festival celebrating the Filipino community and people from the Philippines, including where I got this smoothie from. So all the vendors are relating to the Philippines and the Filipino community in Toronto and around Ontario. So that was cool. I met a lot of Filipino people in my time, especially in Hong Kong, including we had our own ama. She was like our maid and babysitter as well, and she was from the Philippines, and I've made friends from the Philippines over the years. So it is true, one of the sayings back there on that Toronto sign, there's lots of different sayings and words from people that live in and around the city, and one of them said along the lines of travel the world, never leave Toronto. That's true, because Toronto is one of the most diverse and multicultural cities in the world these days, and it makes for a great atmosphere and so many different cultures, and that's what makes a city and country great, that's for sure.
Deep city, we're in Toronto, so nice to be here. Yes, it's nice to live here. Very, very, very nice in People City.